Now, from the southern coast of the Dominican Republic, EA Sports brings you the world of golf from the scenic Teeth of the Dog course at the Casa de Campo Resort. With Frank Navalo by my side, I'm Rich Lerner. Frank, as weekend golfers know, there's always part of your game that you're focused on. So I'll ask the question, what are you going to be looking at here today?
Tee to green, Rich. I know people always say putting's important. I'm not going to say it's overrated, but tee to green. If you want to play good golf day in, day out, fairways greens. That's the secret.
Well, that is perfect, right down the middle. What a nice way to get the day started. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
She's left herself with 147 yards to the hole. Pin is in the left back portion of the green.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good and even money, really, to make birdie.
Ah, yes, very well read. To 100 now for the day. This second hole's a good chance to get an early birdie on the board, provided you hit a good tee shot. 275-yard poke covers that trouble on the left. If you do that, you have a nice angle into this green and a chance to make a three. And this round starting off strong after the birdie at the first. This in the fairway at number 2. I'm thinking this is about 110 yards, Frank. This one has a chance to be close.
The mark of a good player is always one that can hit it hole high. That's a good shot.
This from about 10 feet. Nah, missed it left. That's a letdown. So close to a birdie, but she'll be left shaking her head as she finishes that for a par. Well, this third hole is another good scoring opportunity. Par 5 and just a little bit more than 500 yards, so not terribly long. It is obviously reachable in 2, and it is also your first real ocean view of the round. You're going to enjoy it even more if you make that birdie or eagle. Solid, a good drive in the fairway. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
That's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
That one was running so hot. Got that up too high and it didn't want to come back. Boy, you really hate to let these opportunities get away early. It is a bogey here at the par 5 third. This is a good par 4 right here, 500 yards thereabouts, and you can see the ocean on your right. And that's a theme throughout the day. You want to see the ocean. You want to enjoy the ocean. You don't want to be in the ocean, at least while you're playing this round. Yeah, that will get a little bit of run. That will be just fine. That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. Yeah, the green just didn't want to hold that one. That'll run off into the short grass. "19 feet away." So good for pace, but boy, you really would have liked that one to go down. Okay, so a level par start to the round, but that disappears here. It's a double at the 4th. And now our first par 3 of the day, the 5th. So good mix of holes to start the round. You see the ocean on the left, and the green looks tiny sitting next to that Caribbean. It is a really small target here. This is an excellent challenge. That one safely on the putting surface. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Well, even though this is a longer putt, it's very makeable. Mostly flat overall, maybe just a slight break to the right, but not very much.
Yeah, that's a pretty good putt, just a little bit off the mark. So the birdie not to be, and she'll brush that in for her par. Here's another outstanding par for the 6th hole. It's about 500 yards. Familiar view. This is one hugging the coastline, and it's going to hug it, and hopefully you're going to hug it and love it for the rest of this front 9. A good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. To where the hole is cut, just about 190 yards, Frank. Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Wow, even though that'll be a bogey, that is about as good as you can do right there.
That ball took a peek at the hole. Excellent shot.
3 over for the day. You know, par 3 like this, the 7th, when you stand on the tee box, first thing you want to do is just look around and appreciate exactly where you are, because there aren't many places like it in the world. The next thing you want to do is focus on the task at hand. And this one, it's a challenge. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. This gonna be her second shot now at the par 3. Eight-foot putt here. Yeah, good bounce back par there. Still time to get this round turned around, and that won't hurt a bit. Visual hits just keep coming, don't they? Now to the 8th. This par 4 is just over 400 yards. Breathtaking tee shot over the Caribbean. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. From the fairway, Nota, her second coming up.
She's looking at 141 to the hole. Hole cut right in the middle.
A little disappointing from that range. I really thought you could hit one in there tight, but instead, once again, tough two-putt now.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. So close to a birdie, but she'll be left shaking her head as she finishes that for a par. Well, right about now, after the holes you just played, you're saying, wow, that was something to see. You're going to feel even better if you can walk off this challenging par 5 ninth, about 600 yards, with a birdie or eagle. Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning. Good shot right there with that 3-wood, sitting up nicely.
Yeah, most importantly, the second shot's on the fairway. And this par 5 playing long today. See how close this third shot can be hit. Maybe a little too pumped up there. That just flew past the flag, but still an outside chance for a birdie.
This is a 19-foot putt. Got it there, but not quite on target. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. Starting this backside with a relatively gentle par 4. The 10th is about 400 yards, and this is where we start inland, but don't worry, we're going to get you back out toward that Caribbean in just a few holes. This started toward the left side. Yeah, just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. So this, Iona, her second from the fairway.
It's just a flip left in. She's left herself with 124 yards to the hole and the pin on the back portion in the left-hand side of this green.
Well, she should be happy with that shot. Good chance for birdie, inside 20 feet.
That's going to scoot a foot or two by. So the birdie not to be, and she'll brush that in for her par. Here's another pretty big par 5. In fact, the second 600 yardish in the last 3 holes. And like the other par 5s here, chance at an eagle if you hit a big drive.
Certainly a lot of different ways to play a par 5. Going to have to figure out the best way to play this par 5 using 3 shots to reach the green.
So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5.
Two shots around this green is always good. Now, for a little CVS, perhaps a third shot on this par 5, get one close, maybe make 4.
Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. That one just gonna sneak on by. So close to a birdie, but she'll be left shaking her head as she finishes that for a par. This par 4 12th is pretty straightforward, a bit under 500. It's just all about airing out the big stick. Good poke here, sets you up for a second shot. You'd be happy to walk out with a 4, but a couple of good ones and maybe it's birdie. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance. Get up. Get there. Oh, yeah, won the saver there. That's from better than 40 feet. And finds nothing but the bottom of the cup. Here's our first par 3 on this backside. You remember just how good those par 3s on the front were. The bunkering around the green almost creates an island here. This is a solid hole requiring your best stuff on the tee. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Well, this one out of the bunker, that is a positive development, but not on the green. It's in the short grass. From about 8 feet. Yep, nicely done. Not what she was hoping for, I know, but she might consider herself fortunate to just get away with a bogey. Scoring opportunity right here at the 14th. It's a short par 5. It's just under 500 yards. See that long bunker running down the right side? Water further right of that. If you're accurate here, if you're sensible, good chance to get out of here with a birdie. tough to do a whole lot better than that. That ball right down the middle. Oh, that is right, and that may be gone. Had half the equation on that shot, the distance. Not quite the accuracy. Missed it. Hair to the right.
Yeah, not quite a foul ball. Kept it in the ballpark, and well, let's see how good you can chip.
So with a penalty stroke added in, now lying 3, readying for shot number 4. That is not the worst shot in the world, but obviously could have been better.
Certainly. Definitely hoping to try and get inside 3 feet, but it's a little outside that.
Nope. Okay, that one finished off, but it is a double bogey. Here's another one of those holes where you just want to soak it all in. You want to stand on the tee box, stare at the Caribbean, and then you realize, I have work to do. That's a lot harder hitting that tee shot than it is staring at those beautiful blue waters. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Perfect spot to play this second, middle of the fairway.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. So the birdie not to be, and she'll brush that in for her par. Well, here it is. This is one of the most famous par 3s in the world, the 16th here at Teeth of the Dog. This is the tee box where really you just want to drop a bag of balls, 50, 60 balls, and just have at it. You only get one. Let's see what you do with it. Try to fly it all the way back there, but that'll be too much as it trundles over the back of the green. Now this, her second into this par 3. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Nope. It has been frustrating. 6 over par already. Almost as magnificent as that par 3 16th, the par 4 17th. It's one hole after the next here. And this is one of those where your buddies are going to ask you after the round, hey, what'd you do at 17? Let's see if you have the answer. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there.
Second shot, good look at the green. It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good, and even money, really, to make birdie.
Yeah, walk that one right in. That's a good putt. And it's in for a birdie. Now the finishing hole here at Teeth of the Dog, Casa de Campo, one of the strangest golf holes you will see, complete with a runway going right through it. A siren would go off when a plane was approaching up until 1999, that is, when the runway was closed. Yeah, this used to be a landing strip.
Well, it's a rarity on the PGA Tour, but a perfect 14 for 14 off the tee. This has been a marvellous exhibition. And just when I thought the momentum was going in the right direction after that birdie, please don't give it back straight away.
What a save there. This hole was trouble all the way through, but that one in the hole from off the green to somehow salvage a par. Amazing. Well, that about wraps it up for us here today. I'd like to thank my partner, Frank Nobilo. Really enjoyed it, Frank.
Yeah, it's been a good day out here. Once again, we've seen the golf course give more than it takes.
For Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for now.